I've made over $25 million before the age of 25. And in this video, I'm gonna be teaching you guys the 4 lessons that I've learned on that journey. What's up, guys? My name is William Rivera. If you're new here on this channel, we simply talk about how to make money online. And in this video, I'm gonna be breaking down what has taken me the past 5 years to learn in my journey of making over $25 million online. Now, I'm not gonna lie, guys, there has been a lot of ups and downs in this journey, but ultimately, I wish someone would have told me in the beginning these 4 things, because it would have tremendously reduced the amount of time it took me to reach that $25 million in online sales. Lesson number 1 is don't be a lone wolf. We live in the information age, and to think that you have to figure out everything yourself, you are going to delay so much, and you are going to increase the amount of time it's going to take for you to reach any success having this mindset. You will get to where you want to go way faster if you seek mentorship, if you seek people that have already done whatever it is that you're trying to do. And this goes for anything. If you're trying to run a marathon in a certain amount of time, do you think trying to figure it out yourself, learning what you need to eat, how you need to train, trying to do all this yourself is a more effective strategy than finding someone that has already run that marathon at that exact time that you want to run it and just asking them, hey, how did you do that? Can you teach me? What's the cost? Obviously, learning from the expert is always going to be the shortcut way to getting where you want to go, because they've already been there. And the same goes for business. I caught myself way too many times in this journey trying to figure out things that there were already people out there who have accomplished that. There were people out there that already had the experience that could get me over these obstacles, where I'm being too ignorant to reach out to them and trying to figure it out on my own. And sometimes, guys, you don't even need the direct contact. There are billionaires in this world, some that have passed away, but have left books for us to read on how they got to that level, right? And these books are $5, $10, $15 at the bookstore, and if you read them, it's almost like having these billionaires and millionaires as your mentors. And a lot of these books are in specific areas of business where you may be lacking. So again, lesson number 1, and this might even be the biggest lesson in this video, is don't be a lone wolf. Put your ego to the side, and whenever you run into an obstacle in your life or in business, seek help, right? Like literally find someone that has overcome that obstacle already. You're doing yourself a disservice trying to figure out everything yourself. Hopefully you've been getting value, but I just want to let you know right now that if you go down to the link in the description, we still have spots left for this month to work directly with you on helping you make money on Amazon by selling name brand products like you see on the screen right here. All right. So again, if you're watching this and you have at least $5,000 to $10,000, or you got a 650 credit score that you can leverage to get credit cards to be able to buy products like this, go down below, click the link in the description, and watch that short training that I put together on how you can get started right now and make money on Amazon. All right. So I'm gonna let you get back to the video. See you soon. Lesson number 2 is don't get shiny object syndrome. Everywhere we look, everywhere we go, someone is trying to sell us on the next big opportunity. And it's hard to not get distracted and stop working on the things that we're working on, because we feel like we're missing out on another opportunity. Guys, I'm here to tell you that every time that I've lost a lot of money or lost a lot of progress on something that I had been working on was because I lost focus. Focus is the number 1 thing that will make you rich if you ever desire to have a lot of money in your life. In fact, they put Bill Gates and Warren Buffett in separate rooms, and they asked them, what was the number 1 thing that attributed to your success? And they both said focus. I've seen so many people fall off because they're pursuing something. As they're pursuing it, they get distracted with another business opportunity and start pursuing that as well. And it knocks down their efficiency for the other business. And now they're running 2 businesses inefficiently at the same time, right? Whereas if you would have put all of your focus on one thing, that thing has to grow, because all your energy is going into it, all your money is going into it, and all of your resources are going into it as well. See, sometimes we look at one thing as one thing, But when we really put a microscope on that one thing or on that one business, it's usually a million different things, right? For example, my online business has a million moving parts in it. Obviously, I'm exaggerating, but it has a lot of moving parts. So for me to look at it as if it's just one business, it's kind of hard because it's kind of several businesses within one. And to start a whole new separate business on top of that is a lot to handle, especially if you're just starting out as an entrepreneur. So my advice to you, especially if you haven't made your first million yet, is to focus on one thing, one business, make your first million, then maybe start diversifying. But I'm even big on once you make that first million, double down and go and make 10 million. There's no point in diversifying. Be an expert. Bruce Lee once said he doesn't fear the man that knows 1,000 kicks. He fears the man that has kicked that same kick 1,000 times. Lesson number 3, from $0 to $1 million, you're gonna have to become really, really good at what you do. Now, to go from $1 million to over $10 million, it's not about you anymore. You can get to over $1 million by yourself, just being really, really good at whatever it is that you do, whether it's e-commerce, whether it's Airbnb, whether it's stocks, maybe you do hair, lashes, whatever. You can become a millionaire being very good at that one thing. Now, if you want to get to the 8-figure level, what I learned is that it's going to take a team to get there. So you're gonna have to shift your mindset from you being really good and you depending on you to now you're gonna have to build this team that is better than you. You're gonna have to build this team that you can depend on to take you to that 10 million and beyond milestone. Every single person that is not at over $10 million a year yet with their business is because they do not have a good team, okay? Just like these NBA dynasties, right? Just like these NBA great teams that won multiple championships had more than one good player, you're gonna have to add another A-level player to your team, okay? You won one championship by yourself, but if you wanna win multiple, you gotta add a Scottie Pippen to your business, right? You gotta have a Kobe to your Shaq, a John Stockton to your Karl Malone, just to give you some NBA analogies. You're gonna need another star player. You're gonna have to have a good team to get to that next level. And lesson number 4, and this is actually kind of more of a mindset shift that you're gonna have to go through rather than it being a lesson, but every business works. You have to get out of the mindset that things are saturated, because in reality, nothing is saturated. Every business works. So even though these gurus on social media get a bad rap about, promoting this, promoting that, in reality, every business works. Real estate works. Forex works, stocks works, wholesale real estate works, e-commerce works, Amazon FBA works, dropshipping works, all of that stuff works. Obviously, do most people end up getting rich off those things? No, but it's because most people aren't built to be successful. Most people aren't willing to go through adversity and run into obstacles and keep going. Most people, to put it in simple terms, are soft. And if you're a soft human being, if you're an emotional human being, if you're someone that's gonna pick something up 10 minutes later, give up, you don't deserve success. Charlie Munger actually once said, he said, the world is not a crazy enough place yet to reward a whole bunch of undeserving people. Meaning if you aren't where you want to be in life, 9 times out of 10 is because you don't deserve to be where you want to be in life. Again, every business works. And if you go into business with that mindset, knowing that whatever it is that you're doing works and it's up to you to make it work, you will be better off. You will be way better off because now you are actually accountable for your success. Most people would rather say that something is saturated or something didn't work because they would much rather believe that than actually look at themselves in the mirror and be like, this didn't work because of me. So if you shift that perspective, you will perform at a higher level. And shout out to Inky Johnson. He actually said in an interview, perspective drives performance. And that's one of the quotes that I kind of like look at every single day because it's so true. Perspective will drive your performance. If you look at everything as such a black and white, this is gonna work or it's not, you will not get results. You have to make the thing work. And that's why I always say the mindset shift must come before the income shift. Now, guys, those are the 4 lessons that I've learned in making over $25 million before 25 years old. And hopefully you found value in this video. And if you're new and you don't follow me on Instagram, you don't follow me on other social media channels, and you're wondering like, how did he make that much money? Well, guys, I actually got into one of the best businesses out there. It's actually not even a business, but I got into the opportunity of partnering with brands and selling their products on Amazon. You probably know of Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart. You know, the Walton family, one of the richest families in the world. And they made their money not by creating a revolutionary product, not by creating a crazy brand or anything like that, but they were smart enough to realize that 80% of businesses do fail. But if they partnered with the 20% that didn't fail and just sold their products in their stores because people are already like those brands and people are already looking for them, then they could make money. And essentially, I do the same exact thing, but on Amazon. Because 80% of the US population shops on Amazon, I just sell my products on that platform because the traffic is already there, the customers are already there. But instead of selling my own product, where now I have to gain trust, I have to spend money on marketing and do all these things that I'm not smart enough to do. Instead, what I do is I partner with companies, for example, like Just Water. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but I partner with companies like Just Water who have millions of customers, who are already making millions of dollars, who have already figured out the marketing. They've already created the product. They've already done all the hard stuff. I open up wholesale accounts with them. I buy their products at wholesale prices, and then I sell them on Amazon, which is the #1 e-commerce marketplace in the world. And I've taught over 20,000 people how to get into this business. In fact, here's a case study right here. Terrell, he actually booked a call with my team, got into one of my coaching programs, and within 11 months, he made over 6 figures in sales. And he actually quit his 6-figure job working at an insurance company because now not only is he making the same amount of money, or if not a little bit more, but he completely got his time back. Now he can spend more time with his kids. Now he can spend more time with his wife, and they actually do this business together, right? It's like a fun family business they have going on now. And the reason why I tell you this is because if you're watching this and you got inspired by this video and you want to decide on what that one thing will be for you in 2024, what that one business can be for you in 2024 that takes you to the next level, let it be this. And if you want to learn exactly how to get into this business, go down to the link in my description. I put together a 10-minute free training that you can watch right now, and it'll show you exactly how you can start making at least $100 a day with this business. And guys, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is simply a business that worked for me. It worked for a lot of other people. And I know for a fact that if you put in the work, it'll work for you. Because remember, lesson number 4, every business works, but only if you work. Thank you. Hope you found value in this video. And if you could, please leave a like on this video. It'll help out the channel. One of my biggest goals for 2024 is to hit 1 million subscribers on this channel. And if you could help me out with that, that would mean the world to me. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.